Continuando da onde a gente parou, então, no primeiro episódio a gente ganhou aqui a batalha de dados, o caneca, e a gente vai conseguir um pedaço de comida pro nosso cachorro aqui. Então vamos lá, falar com ele. Estou com o seu anel.
Seems Tanker can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ha! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage?
Quer uma linguiça?
Venison?
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a
Cara,
ring
o
for a
nosso cachorro,
sausage.
né, meu filho?
Yeah. True enough.
Show de bola. Para alimentar vira-lata, olhe para ele, pressione Alt e alimentar. Vem aqui. Vem aqui. Left Alt. Comandos, alimentar.
Take it.
Selecionar. Que isso? O dente de leão. Deve ser bom pra alguma coisa. Tem mais aqui, eu acho. Então é isso. Bom, conseguimos comida pro nosso vira-lata. Nós temos que então falar com o Sir Hans.
Henry.
Hey, man.
Henry. Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
I got the feeling you'd lost your tongue.
Just for a moment. But true enough. That bastard surprised me a bit.
Well, that's what I'm here for. To deal with that kind of stuff.
And I must say, that was pretty good for your first action as leader of my bodyguard. Let's see if you keep it up. But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hannah had seen it. Maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit? After that long journey. With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Vamos lá. Descubra qual é o plano, pegue a armadura e fale com o Sr. Hans. I para abrir seu inventário. No menu de jogador, informações gerais. Ele é dividido em 6 seções. Você pode passar para a direita para o vice-versa, para uma placa superior, tá? Aí tem as partes ali em cima, ok. Itens equipados, força, quantidade. Acho que é meio... Ao vestir a armadura é necessário seguir algumas regras importantes. Armaduras montadas corretamente protegem melhor. Proteção de cabeça sobre o elmo. Você precisa usar uma proteção de cabeça adicional sobre o elmo, como o almofre ou capuz. Jaquetão sobre peitoral, calças acolchoadas sobre a armadura de perna e sapatos sobre esporas. Tá? Então, tipo, não vai fazer um quebra-cabeça ali que vai funcionar. Então, você pode criar 3 trajes para ocasiões e trocá-los a qualquer momento. Cada traje é marcado por um respectivo brasão. Então, tu pode fazer um pra bonito, tal, beleza. Tá, aqui cá estamos nós. Eu preciso... Deve ser isso aqui que eu preciso equipar, né? Aí, eu tenho uma espada de madeira. Eu posso trocar minha roupa se eu quiser também, né? Isso aqui é meio que uma armadura, pelo que dá pra ver. Mas eu posso botar uma... Ó. E aqui ele me fala os atributos, né? Condição, atributo principal. Eu posso botar um capacetão. Se eu quiser. Vou botar pra ficar bonito. Tem umas comidinhas. O que nós temos aqui? Velocidade. Eu fico meio lento, deve ser por causa da armadura, né? Mas é isso aí. Armas aqui separado. Show de bola. Jogador. Na aba jogador você encontra todas as informações importantes sobre atributos. Habilidades status do Henry. Ao longo do jogo você ganhará pontos de vantagem que você pode usar para melhorar seus atributos. Ok. Padrão, né? Eu tenho 0 pontos disponíveis. Pelo que dá pra ver aqui embaixo. Acho que é depois, né? Aqui também a criação, isso aqui vamos ver depois. Então vamos sair. LOL a cerca. E aí? Vamos começar a esgrima. É uma esgrima meio... né?
So, should we start?
Ready?
Pegue a espada.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, let's get warmed up.
Tá.
I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impress me.
Pera aí, pressione ataque para dar ataque. Você seleciona a direção do seu ataque movendo o mouse. As 3 lanças dão... Tá, então se eu atacar aqui, ó, eu vou dar... Acertei. Tá, se eu acertar aqui, eu vou acertar a espada. Entendi. Se eu acertar reto, eu vou dar na cabeça.
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Entendi, tipo, ele tá assim, então eu fico assim. Aí eu vou atacar, eu troco e ataco.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
Você pode fazer ataque em sequência, pressionando o botão de ataque novamente quando o seu primeiro ataque estiver treinando. Beleza, então eu vou atacar pela direita 2 vezes.
You want to wear me down like that?
Ataque usando uma sequência. Ah, pá, 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 e pá. Beleza.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself.
Entendi.
While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Nice.
Sem querer.
Good. Good. Nice. What are you doing? Cover. Good.
Oh, that's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh?
Pode dar
Become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
You're doing great, Henry. Nice, Henry. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it.
Primeiro bloqueio o ataque do seu
Just
oponente,
follow up a
perfeito.
perfect
Ah, tá,
block
entendi. É
immediately
tipo dar um
with a
parry, né?
strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Strike back after the block.
Errei.
Nice. Sweet.
Toma.
Well, hey, you're not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
Tá. Você pode alternar as zonas de ataque. Tá. Ao atacar uma zona onde o oponente não esteja segurando a arma, você reduz a chance de executar o bloqueio perfeito. Tá.
Too slow. Nice. Nice work, Henry. Nice, Henry. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's
Vamos
have
fazer o
one
duelo pra
training
fechar?
duel to finish up, eh?
Bora.
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How
Aposta,
about
tu tem
100
dinheiro.
groschen?
Por mim pode ser, tá
All right.
bom.
100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself. First hit. All square
Oh.
again. Well done.
Ai, filha da puta. Calma. Preciso recuperar. Calma.
Fight at least.
Cara, calma. Deixa eu recuperar meu fôlego. Agora eu já entendi. Toma. Acabou. Acabou minha... Acabou minha... Acabou minha fôlego. Desgraçado. Recupera, recupera, recupera. E um embaixo. Toma. Ai, tomei. Cara, mas ele nunca cansa, esse desgraçado. Porra. Ai, errei. Cansemos, 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 cansemos. Toma. Errei. Pega esse aqui então, ó. Toma. Recupera o fôlego. Calma. Calma que eu cansei. Ele vai vir correndo, ó.
Put up a fight at least.
Cansei, cansei. Cansei. É, ele vai ficar até quando? Ah, ele não deixa bater mais?
Put up a fight at least.
Toma ali duas. Esse cara vai ter que se render uma hora.
You're supposed to be my bodyguard.
Perdi! Desgraça.
I say the victor is clear. I'll get my winnings from you later. Now it's time to...
Vai te tomar no rabo. O cara não cansa, velho.
So who won, gentlemen?
That's obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two, and I won our bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like that time in Ratai.
Eu não lembro do primeiro jogo.
That time we had a wager for your bow. How did it actually end up?
Henry, that was no time ago at all. Did you get a bang in the head? And of course, I won.
So much has happened since then. It feels like an eternity.
God's truth. We had no lack of excitement. Anyway, I kicked your ass because I'm a master with a bow.
Indeed. Almost as good as with your tongue.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Dragging you apart was great fun. You were shit-faced, he was foaming at the mouth, and she was screaming like mad.
I was watching from the table, and I have to say, Henry, you dodged him pretty well. Did you catch a blow at all?
But nothing worth talking about.
He does go down easy.
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around when chooses. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ach, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Listen up. I'll tell you what that girl can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off...
Enough, enough! You want to be a chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel? For shame! You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Mutt caught a scent. Ran off into the woods and wouldn't come back.
And what was it?
There's a footpath there with some derelict house at the end. Mutt was standing outside, barking like crazy. But there was nothing inside but mouldy furniture and some burnt bones. So I calmed the poor pup down, and we came back to the camp.
He don't seem like no poor pup to me, especially after the way he came barking at me today.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
I've already told you all I know. Von Berghoff is a very important nobleman, the royal chamberlain. He administers the country for the king, collects taxes. It's like this. There's the king, then him, then a very big gap, and then me. And we are envoys sent to offer him an alliance.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords. And that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
I prefer other weapons. Proper ones. When you take a mace in your hand, a nice chunk of metal, you know one good blow will do the job. No dancing around in circles. Just smash.
Too right. I feel like a king when I got a nice big cudgel.
I'm surprised you didn't say a sword, since you never stop going on about the sword Ishvan Toth stole from you.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
Ah, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans!
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hey?
It works. Let's go.
What is this racket here?
closer, but carefully.
Na poli na chvilku rozhárila košilku, vyjde byl jen kousek, báby křikujou se, aleluja domine, aleluja domine. Pána je u muziky, směje se na kasníky, klienty ją jedí, pána sama sedí, aleluja domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to... Oh my fucking God, you're a dog. We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away. Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey!
Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now! Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Off these torches, quick!
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call...
Fudeu.
Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What?
Oh, shit. Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Tô procurado.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up.
Ficou meio zoado, hein? Não?